All right, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. This afternoon at Clemson High School, Peyton Pitts signed a letter of intent to continue not only his athletic career, but also his education at Clemson football at Clemson University as a preferred walk-on. First off, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, I heard Coach Fountain saying out there that you had several other opportunities. You want to mention any schools that recruited you? Did you take any visits anyplace else?
Yes, sir. I went on a few visits. I was mainly recruited by VMI, and Limestone was really hard on me, along with Lenore Ryan. It was mostly all the SAC conference, these two schools, and then I took visits to most of their campuses and facilities.
What brought Clemson as your final choice?
Well, I mean, it's been my biggest opportunity so far, and I feel like that's one of the smallest factors in it. I've been a Clemson fan all my life, and that was a really driving factor. Because I've been watching them on TV, getting to play under Dabo Swinney after watching him as a child, it's wild.
Now, for the people who will be looking at this, just refresh their memories or tell them what position you played on the football team.
I play offensive line. I play left tackle specifically.
Is Clemson probably planning on putting you in that position or maybe moving you around a little bit?
They told me to get some work at guard and maybe center a little bit, so we'll see.
Main thing is get on the field.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thinking back to your career here at Clemson High School, you also played some other sports. You want to just remind us what those were?
Yes, sir. So I did basketball for my sophomore and junior year, and then my senior year, I'm doing track and field with shot put and discus.
Shot put and discus,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Looking back over your football career in particular, is there any moment, any game, any situation that probably, all the way down to as long as you can remember, you'll remember that?
Probably our first round playoff game this past year against Palmetto. That was probably my most fun game I've played in my life, and it was a really good bonding experience, especially on the ride home. It wasn't a far game; it was a home game, but we still have to drive back to the high school. All the boys were just having fun on the bus. Probably one of the top moments.
Well, you said it was fun. Was
Yes,
it
sir.
fun to play?
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Playing both ways was awesome.
Playing both ways?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I played both ways the entire off season or postseason, I guess you'd say.
Well, on defense, what'd you play?
Defensive end, defensive tackle.
Oh, why they tried to do that at the postseason?
I guess it's just because we were playing tougher opponents. Like I did it some during the regular season too. It was just we weren't playing around postseason, so it was hard. I mean, because both ways it's like running a basketball court. You don't get no breaks or anything like that, but
That's where all the stamina drills, the
Yes, sir.
practice pay off.
yes, sir. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to ask you one of the questions, and I'll let these gentlemen kind of take over if they want to ask anything. You're going up there as a student athlete. We do put student first. Have you thought about what your major might be when you go up there?
I've given it a lot of thought, and I'm still not quite sure yet, but I'm sure it'll come to me after my freshman year.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You have any career goals in mind when you get out of school, of college?
I've been thinking about coaching. I really like the idea of doing that for like a job or whatever, but I haven't really thought about it too much.
Well, if you're going to do coaching, that almost automatically infers that you might be a teacher
Yes,
somewhere.
sir. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
in that regard, what was your best subject in school?
Probably history, to be honest with you. History or maybe science.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, gentlemen, y'all have any questions for me?
Yes, sir.
But what I want to ask you is that we hear so much about a preferred walk-on. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
That's one question I won't. I'm gonna what is the difference between a walk-on and a preferred walk-on?
A preferred walk-on doesn't really have to try out. They're guaranteed a spot on the team, and you don't really I guess as a walk-on you come and you try out. A preferred walk-on is more like a player, just a normal football player without a scholarship. Like you still get all the benefits of being on the team, and if you make the team as a walk-on, you still get those benefits too. It's just you don't have to try out or anything like that, and you're recruited by Clemson. You're not going up there to Clemson and then coming.
Are you housed in the athletic dorm?
Yes, sir.
All that stuff?
Yes, sir.
And you get all the other benefits that come with
Yes, sir.
playing there?
Yes, sir.
And I can only imagine what those are as schools big as Clemson.
Yes, sir. Yeah. It's
Probably
definitely
better food.
nice. Oh yeah.
Training table. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
it'll be wide open.
Yeah.
There's a picture of you on Twitter with the little kid in the big helmet. Nothing cuter than a little kid in the big helmet.
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about the story behind that photo and what was
So
happening.
I think that was the first game that Dabo Swinney was a head coach, or the first home game Dabo Swinney was a head coach at Clemson. I think they played Georgia Tech. I could be wrong. But yeah, I remember my dad was telling me about that picture. He was like, yeah, man, that was Dabo Swinney's first home game. And I'm a really big fan of Dabo, not just his coaching, but like him as a person. I mean, it's, when he first became a head coach, he gave a speech, and like the key point in it was dream big. And you know, I feel like I've taken that to all aspects of my life, especially with football. Because I could have signed with the school like Limestone or Lenore Ryan, but I chose Clemson, and I wanted that because I've been a fan all my life, and that was a really big goal for me. So I just pushed and pushed, and it came true.
So you took those words to heart.
Yes, sir.
Did Dabo play a part in your recruiting, or was it defensive line guys, or
It was
offensive line guys?
It was mostly Jordan Sorrells. He's the director of recruiting up there. But I got a call from Dabo, and that's what really was like. I'm on the phone with Dabo Swinney right now.
Right.
That'll do it for you. Yes, sir.
Jordan Sorrells, his father is one of my best friends.
Wow.
He went out with Scott, and Jordan played at Greenville High in Furman.
That's
And
great.
he worked at Furman before he took a job at Clemson.
It's cool.
So this is the dream, huh?
Yes, sir. Very much
Living
so.
the dream.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Blessed.
But what's it gonna take? You know, I mean, there are a lot of guys who dream that dream and,
Yes, sir.
and get the walk-on opportunities, or they try out on their own.
Yes, sir.
What's it gonna take for you to crack the depth chart?
It's going to take commitment, for sure. I think that's the biggest thing for me, because staying committed to what I need to do in the classroom, especially in the weight room, and on the field, you know, because summer camp's coming in as soon as I get there. I have to stay committed to what they tell me to do, what I need to do, just things like that.
You look like not to insult you, you look like you've lost a little weight.
Yes, sir.
Maybe just repositioned it. Is it
Yes,
just
sir.
trying to
Yes, sir.
staying in the weight room?
Yeah.
Okay. That's probably, you're talking about
Yeah.
300 pounders.
Oh, yeah.
Every day. So
When I was playing, I was probably like 310. I'm probably like 300 right now, but I'm a lot leaner.
right.
Yes, sir.
So
You've got to do something. You've got to be a take charge guy and do something to make people look at you.
Yes, sir.
Because you're going to be with people who are 4 and 5 star recruits.
Yes, sir.
And if some of them are disgruntled and they transfer,
Mhm.
there's going to be a whole new crop.
Mhm.
You're going to have a constant battle
Yes, sir.
to not get lost in the shuffle
Yes, sir.
at the level of talent that they're there.
Mhm.
But,
All right. Again, we want to congratulate you. Good luck to you up at Clemson, both academically and on the football field. And like they said, go up there and get noticed, and be looking forward to seeing you on TV some Saturday afternoon.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
guy played with.